We're here today with Dominic Elliott, CTO, Service Provider and Media at Cisco UK. Dominic, welcome.
Hi, Carrot.
What developments are Cisco making to ensure networks perform at the highest level of quality in the advent of increasing user demand for data?
So we see that there are a number of areas that need to be focused on. The challenges for the service providers are optimising performance whilst maintaining their capital and operational expenditure. So for us, it's around management and the way you manage and capacity plan the network. It's about the way you provision and deliver the incremental levels of bandwidth, and it's the way in which you monitor, control and monetize the user experience and the bandwidth capabilities that you're putting in place. So for us, it's not just one element of the infrastructure, it's the whole piece that has to be looked at together to ensure the optimum performance.
How has Cisco recently modified its unification communication platform?
In a couple of ways. Firstly, we're leveraging the Jabber acquisition that we made a few years ago. We're introducing soft clients and video capabilities to that will really allow businesses to leverage video as well as voice as part of their collaboration strategy. Additionally, we've introduced the concept of a hosted communications platform, HCS, which is a multi-tenanted environment that service providers can leverage to provide hosted voice services and video and collaboration services to managed services customers, both big and small. So really trying to look at both angles, the low end and the soft client side of it, as well as the hosted environment for the service provider.
How is Cisco aiding the convergence towards IP and also the development of 100G technologies?
So we've seen the convergence of IP onto the optical layer going on for about 5 or 6 years now. We introduced that capability with our CRS1 platform. We don't see that innovation abating with the arrival of 100 gig. Clearly, the amount of traffic that's now packet-based, that's traversing the networks, it makes sense to optimise around IP. And you will see our 100 gig capabilities being very much in that environment, optimised for the delivery of IP packets. But we recognise that there are still requirements for traditional circuit-based services. So we're also delivering pure play 100 gig Ethernet capabilities within our optical portfolio. But for the most part, we see that IP is the key driver in terms of that bandwidth capability.
Has Cisco identified any core markets it believes 100G there is a need for 100G, and any carriers that they are working with to develop that platform?
So Cisco has a well-established mechanism for measuring usage on the internet, known as the VNI, Cisco Visual Networking Index. And we're seeing across all the markets incremental growth that suggests that right across the piece, the next bandwidth unit of currency being 100 gig will be applicable. Certainly in North America and in Asia Pac, we're already beginning to see that technology become embraced in labs and moving forward into the live environments. Europe is not going to be far behind. In the emerging markets, we see the rise of that capability being potentially quicker due to the lack of infrastructure that's already there. So the economics may play better to deliver the fibre and IP interfaces at 100 gig straight off the bat, as opposed to going down the traditional incremental path. But we see it as a technology that's relevant right across the piece, both the service provider and, in fact, going forward, probably in the data centre environment as well.
Dominic, thanks for your time.
Thanks, Kevin.